Okay. So it's March 9th, 2009, the beginning of spring break, and I'm ecstatic. I'm laying in bed, I'm unconscious, I don't even know what's going on in the world, nor do I care. And I'm just thinking how this is going to be the best day ever, and that is cut short by the banging of pans coming up the stairs. So my mom decided that today she wanted to have spring cleaning. So she comes into my room banging pans, she rips the covers off of me, and she goes, "Get up, spring cleaning." The only thing I can think of is stupid bitch. So I slowly make my way out of bed and walk down the stairs, and I'm trying to take as much time as possible. I swear it took like 5 minutes walking downstairs. And I go into the kitchen, I'm expecting this big breakfast for this big day of cleaning. And I walk in, and all there is biscuits. And it's not even the flaky, doughy, buttery biscuits that you see on commercials. No, it's homemade biscuits that I think she made the day of. And so I'm thinking, okay, this is not good. And so I'm already pissed. And I take my homemade biscuits and I put them in the microwave. And I'm like, I'm gonna take as long as possible. She pissed me off. And so I eat it, and I drink some orange juice, and I eat some more. And finally, I'm thinking, taking too long is taking too long. So I try to hurry up, and I go upstairs, and I'm getting my clothes to get in the shower just to hurry up and get this day over with. And as I make my way to the shower, just a big beast runs by me and enters the bathroom before I do. And it's my sister. And that just made me mad. That pissed me off because she knew that I wanted to take a shower first. And she closes the door and she turns on the shower. And all along, I'm banging on the door, and I'm calling her every name but the name on her birth certificate. And she's like behind the door, you can hear her snickering. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, I'm going to wait until she comes out, and I'm going to give her the talk of my life. And she comes out, and I don't do anything but go in the bathroom. And I take a shower, and I'm already pissed. There was no breakfast. Now I'm taking a cold shower, and I had to wake up at 8:30. So I get out the shower. Everything's cool. We start cleaning. My brother and my mom have downstairs. Me and my sister have upstairs. We're cleaning upstairs, and everything's getting done faster than I thought, which is good. And all of a sudden, my sister picks up this notebook that I wrote all my stories and poems in, and she looks at me, and one by one, she starts ripping the pages out. And I look at her like, what the hell are you doing? So I go in her room, and I take this ribbon that she got from A.B. Honorable in 5th grade, and I grab a pair of scissors, and I look at her, and I go, snip it. And she comes at me in a rage, and she's like swinging at me like Rocky. And you know, I have a weave game, so I'm dodging it and everything. And I get her on the floor, and I have her pinned down like this, and she can't move or anything. And we're just bickering back and forth. And my mom has a vacuum on downstairs, I think because she didn't want to hear us yell. Anyways, the phone rings. And my mom tells me to get the phone, and I'm not going to get off my sister, so I don't grab the phone. And eventually my mom has to get it. Well, at that moment, the vacuum turns off, and you can hear everything going on upstairs. And upstairs, so there's like a huge window, so you can look over downstairs. And you can actually hear sounds too. So as I'm on top of my sister, my mom's on the phone, and from upstairs you can barely hear like someone sniffling, as if she was crying. And so I put my hand over my sister's mouth, and we both listen, and we hear like crying. And I'm thinking maybe it's my brother, maybe he got in trouble. I don't know. And so I get off my sister, and we both slowly make our way downstairs. And on the couch, my mom is seated on the arm of the couch, and her back is towards us, so we don't know what's going on. She's still on the phone with whoever had called, and she hears me and my sister, and she turns around, and her face is just red, and it's pouring down tears, and I've never seen my mom cry, so I'm getting kind of worried, like maybe my dad is hurt, maybe he got in a car accident. And she hangs up the phone, and she walks over to me and my sister, and she goes, "Hannah died." Hannah was my neighbor. She was 9 and 10, so she was around me and my sister's age. So we're all three friends. And she lived in the neighborhood for about 4 years. And a year before she died, she had moved. That same summer, I saw her at a pool at a mutual friend's birthday party. And that was the last time I saw her. When Hannah was a baby, she had open heart surgery. and March 8th, 2009, she went to go take a shower, and no one really knows, but they think she had a heart attack in the shower, and that's where she died. And so, as my mom's telling me this, it's really sinking in. And at that moment, that's when I kind of realized that I can't fight about my sister, about being in the shower first, because my friend's over here dead in the shower. And it made me realize that there's always someone in life that's suffering more than I am, so I have to put my petty things and my childish things aside and look at the bigger picture here. And that's the day I realized that I need to grow up.